Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel. It is time to do your reading for January 2025. I'm going to pull a few cards to see where your energy's at. Let's get into the reading, Capricorn. Of course, this is a general reading and it is applicable for your sun, moon or your rising sign. All right, thank you Spirit Guides and Angels for Capricorn. What do we have? What do they need to know? Capricorn, we have you in a place of needing to rest. You're in a contemplative mode at the moment, and it seems that you're at a place of needing to contemplate how you've been assessing your life, what your choices have been, and confronting some of those things that have been hidden beneath the surface and looking for alternative ways to move forward, to see life through a different lens. And that's going to help you with your decision making during the month of June on how you tackle things. And perhaps it's not the most conventional way. So it's looking for alternative pathways here. So when I get the rest and rejuvenation card, this is actually letting me know that you're more in a space of contemplation. Yes, you may be recognizing you need to slow down the pace a little bit, but that's helping you to self-reflect and to go within. So when we get the next card, this is actually telling me more about you being prepared to face the shadow aspects of things that have been hidden for a while, not for any particular reason other than perhaps now's the time that you're prepared and ready to look at aspects of yourself that were not yet understood. And sometimes when we're in self-protection due to wounding from past events, emotions not yet processed, we can tend to suppress or shove down those feelings and not address them. But I feel like, Capricorn, you are ready to do that. And so the next card is looking at alternative possibilities in terms of how you think, the way you see the rest of the world, your lens, changing the way you think and do things. It's a really positive start to the month, Capricorn. Let's go a little bit deeper and see what else is coming up for you. Oh, I love this. So yes, building on the same theme of self-reflection, we've got the Garden and the Gate card here. Now for me, this is you realizing that there's so much in your life that you are grateful for. Yes, inside that gate is a place of comfort and what is known. And normally I might say that this is where you feel a little bit stuck to try new things. But Capricorn, I'm going to say in your reading that this is very much about you beginning to appreciate what is within you, your experiences, your environment, all of the things that you have that you can confidently say, I can count my blessings. Outside of that gate is the unknown. And this is perhaps a landscape that hasn't got what you've already achieved and accomplished and experienced. So the landscape looks fairly plain. It's yet to be explored. But for now, in this contemplation phase, you're recognizing the areas that haven't been assessed or looked at or understood. You're now willing to do that. And the Angel of Balance card lets us know that you're looking at areas in your life that perhaps have been out of balance for quite some time. And now it's a really good time to see where do you need to restore that inner balance within you. And your angels and spirit guides are certainly there, ready and waiting to assist you with that as you commit to yes and you're ready and open and receptive for that inner conversation, that honest inner conversation with yourself. It's also got you in this phase of thinking, this recognition that the reason why you're doing this is because you've got a lens for self-development and self-improvement. You want to understand, you want to know. So having the information, perhaps even from some experts, is something that you're seeking. It helps you to make sense of past experiences and perhaps the perceived gaps that you have in your life now. You want to understand why they're there and to process that mentally and emotionally. The butterfly here in this card lets me know that you're ready and willing and open for transformation. The books that are in the image here tells us that you want to learn, you want to improve, and of course the staircase is you ascending to new levels of understanding and wisdom. Let's confirm this with our Quantum of Oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Capricorn this June. Oh, I love this. So, again, self-assessment, going within, looking at those areas where you feel and you kind of know you're stuck, feeling stuck in the mud. You want to know why there's certain areas in your life you feel like you haven't progressed, or perhaps you're doing over and over again. You know that a better way is possible. You can see the rainbow in this card here, and certainly the fellow on the car knows he can jump off. He knows he can change his situation, but there he is sitting on the car in the mud pretending that he can't move. And this is a little bit like the safety of being in a place of what we know and not being prepared to go outside that gate to explore. But this is, I feel at the moment, more of an inner self-discovery more than anything. But as you make the decision and you have that awareness that there are things that you need to address and understand and restore balance in your life, this brings you peace. And when we are ready and open from a compassionate point of view, Capricorn, to explore the unknown, it comes from a higher place where we give ourselves a lot of self-compassion. But you know what? The whole process is so liberating. It makes us feel lighter, and we have a certain amount of clarity from doing this self-discovery and self-exploration. What you're trying to understand is how to move from a place of fear to feeling open and liberated and making progress in your life right now. So the conversation with yourself is, what parts of me remain hidden? What am I actually afraid of? Or are those fears just an illusion and unwarranted? So here you are. You are confronting emotions, you're confronting events from the past, but you're doing it and you're examining it so you understand at a higher level. And as you do that, you absolutely know that you're able to leave this self-imposed isolation that's happening on the inside. The questions that you have, that why me? Why do I keep feeling this? Why do I keep feeling stuck and going around in a circle? Well, now you're ready to get those answers, which is wonderful, and it's going to enable you to move forward to that castle there on the hill that is just a stone's throw away. Beautiful. Let's pull some tarot cards for you to examine your current challenges, opportunities, and the pathway forward, Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. What else does Capricorn need to know for the month of January? Oh, I've got a few flyouts, but I'm going to pop those back. Reshuffle. Here we go. The challenge. The opportunity and the way forward. Beautiful. The challenge has been in a relationship here in terms of the intimacy either with yourself in terms of a deeper understanding or perhaps with someone else. Now this card was in reverse, and I won't show it. We've got some nude people here. But this is you wanting to know from a higher level how to achieve that connection with yourself, that sense of peace, that deeper understanding. It has felt like it's been missing for quite some time. We have an angel overseeing you and someone else, or perhaps this is the two sides of yourself. Knowing that it is possible to find the answers to joy and fulfillment in your life, but for some reason it just feels like that fullness of enjoyment of the pleasures of life, of understanding the fullest version of you, just seems like it's been eluding you for some time. But in the opportunities card, we've got the confirmation that you're on a path of victory here. And this is because you're willing to do the inner work. You're willing to address things that perhaps you haven't done in the past. And this is great to see this, because it means you're making progress here. You're still in that process of understanding your thoughts, and so I encourage you to keep going, Capricorn. We've got here the page of swords here, and so you're still in that place of inquiry. It was reversed, so we know that this is a work in progress for you. So keep going, Capricorn. We'll pull some more cards here for the month of June. King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Strength card. Now the King of Cups here was reversed, and this sort of just lets me know, along with the Stuckness card and the other cards, is that for some time you've been feeling perhaps a little empty when it comes to the emotions, feeling like you're missing something in life. Perhaps you have felt quite closed when it comes to feeling that sense your cup is full, and perhaps it's been draining from you for a while. So examining your emotions, your thoughts, the way you've seen yourself in the past, this would indicate that this is a perfect time to continue with this self-assessment and being in that place of quietness and certainly self-compassion to understand yourself at a deeper level. With the Page of Cups right side up, you certainly have an opportunity here, and give it a go. This is your opportunity to explore more. The opportunity could also be presented to you to have some assistance in examining your own emotions. So I would say that with the Victory card here, that would be a really good idea. So the opportunity to have someone assist you with examining your emotions, how to create balance going forward. This is your time. And with the Strength card, this is encouragement. You've got the strength, you've got the inner courage and the power to tackle the things that perhaps you have been most fearful of. So we had here really feeling driven by fear for quite some time, and no doubt hidden beneath the surface. Perhaps the rest of the world is unaware of it, but you're in this pursuit of clarity, okay? And with a lot of courage, you get to face those, I was going to say inner demons, but it's facing the fears. And the courage of the lion is you are absolutely going for it. You've got your hands on the mouth of this lion, and you want to feel back in control of your life, your choices, your decision making, your emotions. This is about self-mastery, Capricorn. And you're ready. You're ready to do this and take the risk and really focus on you. So well done, Capricorn. June is all about focusing on you and having the courage and the strength to go through that process of self-assessment and examination and really dispelling those fears and recognizing that most of them are an illusion, and that it's your time now to see your life through a different lens and to take a different pathway than the pathway that you've been taking in the past. So to finish your reading for the month of June, Capricorn, I'm going to pull a card here from the Guardian Angel Tarot. And we have 4 of Action. I love it. Your work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and even financial security. You have been doing doing that inner work, and that translates, of course, to other aspects of your life. It may be just now in the month of June, you deserve to take some breaks, to give back to yourself, Capricorn. Enjoy life, taking a more playful approach to life and recognize how far you've come. It is time to celebrate your life. It's time to celebrate you. You may be even celebrating with others. So this is quite a shift in your energy, Capricorn. And with the victory card, there's celebration all around. Whether you're celebrating you, celebrating new perspectives, celebrating life and the things that you have in your life that you're grateful for, this feels like a really, truly transformative month for you, Capricorn. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I really look forward to hearing from you. Please leave a comment if this resonates. Let me know something about what's going on in your life. And in the meantime, Capricorn, I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye now.